So I put a bone saddle back in this guy, this fg-75, and I had to sand this side here, the high E down, to try to get the pickup, the piezo pickup working, and it's working wonderfully on these, but it still has just a little bit of a problem here on the low E and possibly a little bit of a low noise on the A there, but it's not bad. It fixed it, it didn't fix it, but it definitely got better. The bone saddle is not wide enough for the saddle slot here, so it kind of pushes, curves in there. I did tighten it up going straight down, holding it while I tightened the strings up once, and it actually did not pick up very good here on the low E side. So I let it just kind of curve in when I did it the next time, and it picks up okay. One of the issues here is that right here, this last inch or so, anywhere past this hole where the hole has been drilled for the pickup, it comes up quite a bit, and I could potentially just take the pickup out and try to sand it, close to close to 100%, as far as level is concerned. But I don't think I'll ever get it perfect. The fix would probably be to put a new bridge on it that is just ready, has the perfect level, has a big enough slot size for the pickup and for this saddle. But what I might actually try is to get a soft piezo pickup and put in here and see if the saddle holds, a good enough tension on the low E side so that this actually picks up a little bit better. Are we going to test it out? Maybe we'll hook the audio interface to the plug here, and just to see how it sounds. Let's see what it sounds like just on the iPhone microphone here with just the bone saddle here. Time to trim my fingernails too. If you may know that I've got big fat fingers. I use like a Seagull S6 to get like close to perfect fretting and stuff with my fingers, and just a normal or narrow neck does not work for me super well, doing chords. But I also need to shave my fingernails down quite a bit so that I try to minimize the little muty and like that. So let's try a little extra better to, there we go, get the notes to actually ring out there. Actually, let's just see what this lavalier mic does. I just got it kind of sitting on the table in front of the guitar. Let's see what it sounds like. We got the Shure SM57 on my vocals here, and Got this guy plugged in, and remember, there is no EQ, no tone control, no preamp or anything on this. This is just the piezo pickup. It's now under a bone saddle with a bone nut here on the top. Alright, so I'm going to play the low E here. You can kind of hear how it's probably not as loud. A. Alright, so let's just play something else. So that's what it sounds like. So you probably can hear that the definitely the low E is not going to be coming in as loud, or at least I hope you can hear that by the time the compression and YouTube and all does its thing. But it's definitely audibly volume wise lower when we hear it on our amp. So hopefully that will. It definitely got improved, but it's not fixed yet. Alright, now we have it plugged into an acoustic processor, a modeling processor. So it has EQ, it has, compression, this and that, and, I guess a reverb and chorus and yada yada. So let's just hear how it sounds like. Anyway, I did not have the compressor on there, but I kind of, from what I've listened to, I've heard that acoustic compression a lot of times is a way to account for strings or whatever that may be a little lower tone, lower volume, so it kind of would help even out the volume between the strings. And I guess it's important with some of these piezo pickups and stuff, or possibly even with microphones where you're getting kind of some of the strings, if the microphone isn't placed absolutely perfect, and when you're playing acoustically, you're moving the guitar around, so the mic is being aimed slightly differently, even if it's very minuscule. And you can get, a bassier or more trebly sound, or, some of the strings may not come in as loud, so I'm not an expert in compression, but that's what, I've heard. So you may add some compression to try to account for maybe this low E string, or, and being a little bit low volume, and it might help a little bit. So I did not know, but I guess this is going to be a multi-part video trying to get this guitar just a little bit more perfect. And I thought maybe originally a couple videos and we'd be done with it, showing off this $10 find. But now we've did several things to it. I think we'll still need to work on the action. The action at the nut was so low after messing with the bridge saddle, that I had to shim it, even though I do have another bone nut to redo later. But, you know, when I play this and I do a lot of chords, you know, for a little while, my hand and wrist kind of hurt. So I want to get the action and all, especially around here, you know, the 8th to the, you know, maybe 14th fret, a little bit more comfortable to play. And so I really dig this guitar, especially for the price I paid for it. But I guess this is going to be multiple videos, so what's next? I don't know. We'll see.